What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be turning those green bowl blanks that I cut a few videos back. Now I'm a little bit worried because somebody told me that if I put them away in a black trash bag, yes, that will hold the moisture in, but that could also cause some mold. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. So let's dig into them and let's get these things turned. I've just been storing them over here underneath my workbench. And I honestly am really nervous that there's just a ton of mold in here. Time for the big reveal, I guess. Should I be wearing some sort of mask? Looks fine, smells fine. These guys I was definitely worried about because there's some decent cracking on here, so it's probably good that I'm getting them turned. I do have a moisture meter, so maybe I'll check it just to see where it's at. They're definitely cracked, so hopefully they're not unsalvageable. It's not the most nicest moisture meter in the world, but it should give us a decent little reading on here. 19.8%, 20.5, 20.3, 19.2. I'll list this little guy down in the description below. It's okay, but I know that there's better ones out there. Real quick, just for giggles, let's check the ones we already turned in the last video. I'm curious. So first with the elm. That can't be right. This is saying 0%. 0%. There's no way this is like bone dry. It could just be that the glue on this is just messing with it. Because yeah, there's no way any wood has 0% moisture in it. You know? There we go, there's a little something. 4%. Yeah, maybe I just gotta hold it in there a little bit. 3%. If this is actually a 3% moisture, it's ready to turn, but I highly doubt that. Just about 3% as well. Interesting. Nothing here. I mean, I doubt it's at 0%, but I do live in Idaho and we have very dry winters, so you can tell just by its shape, it is definitely, it has dried, but there's no way that it's at 0%. Anyways, I don't know. Yeah, probably not the best moisture meter, but it at least gives me an idea, I think. But we're gonna get these guys turned. We're gonna have some fun. I think I'm gonna start with this elm first since it's most ready. This guy I still need to figure out how to cut this piece off, I think, and get that done. So, first, let's get this thing chucked up. All right, all we're gonna do is kind of find center on this thing, just based off of the squareness and the roundness of all of this. That looks pretty good to me. Now, the only tricky part with this is, I don't know if you guys can see that. So I think I'm gonna screw down the two center ones going this way, and then I'll just kind of figure it out from there. Real professional. And let's do inset close. That should do it though. To the lathe. This guy barely fits on there. Is this gonna be sketchy? Absolutely. How else am I supposed to turn things? Good enough for me. Okay, so after this thing has been spinning, I think I'm gonna try and play it a little safe and use my tailstock because, well, I don't really want to die. Just kidding, I don't think I'm gonna die. I definitely don't want to get hurt, and I just have a little gut feeling that, you know, this could go wrong. So let's not let that happen. Let's just play it safe. When in doubt, play it safe, always. All right, we are locked and loaded. And here we go. All right, lowest setting. Roughing this thing out. That thing is a whipping, dude. Oh. Interesting, hold on. I feel like it got more shaky with the tailstock. I don't know what that's about, but that's what it feels like. No, it's still the same shaky. It's just more shaky because the tailstock's in there. Alright, well, we'll just keep it, I guess, huh? Alright, let's just do our best to get this thing done, I guess. I'm sure a lot of people again are wondering why I didn't cut the corners off of this, and it's because I don't have a bandsaw or anything that can actually cut this thick of wood. So we're just going to take our time and knock these corners off slowly. So we're getting there. You can see I'm just barely kissing it. I'm just letting the machine and the tool do the work. It's not a race to get this bowl done, so we can actually take our time and do it right. See how we look. Beautiful. Still got a flat spot here and here, but I'm not too worried about it just because I'll carve that away when I do the final shaping. But this thing looks gorgeous. Look at these big old fatty cracks in here. I might throw some super glue in these right now just because they're sketchy. So when we flip this around and put it on the chuck, I'm not terribly worried about hollowing it out. But let's finish. Let's get this tenon shaped. Alright, we're looking good. I didn't notice this, but I think the chuck should still be able to grab onto this tenon, no problem. Let's get it flipped around. That is sitting beautifully in there. Wow. Go me. I'm kind of wondering with such a heavy piece if I should use the tailstock first to start hollowing this out. Part of me says yes, but part of me says Let's see how she turns. I think I'll be all right. No tailstock, let's go. We just need to be very sure to take our time. All right then. Tailstock it is. Shredded this freaking thing, dude. Oh man. Had the feeling. Should have followed the feeling. Let's try this again. All right, nice and easy. Now that I'm doing this, I'm kind of thinking I should probably round this outside out again, and then I will have better stabilization here, which makes a ton of sense, right? I'm trying my best to keep my distance here because I'm a little spooked from the last fly off. Alright, we got some serious cracks in here, like this guy. We're just gonna throw some super glue in there. And I mean, I don't think it's gonna hold it together or anything, but hopefully it just kind of keeps this bowl from exploding. Hit it with some accelerator. Not sure about this either. Don't know what this is. Got another good guy right here. I just want to get super glue in all these before I start hollowing, because once this thing gets thinner, if these cracks go deep enough in, this whole thing's just going to explode. And that's not going to be fun for anybody, especially me. Okay, let's turn this away real quick and see how we look. Okay, looking good. Back to hollowing. Okay, I just took a quick second to check my bowl, make sure everything's looking good. I don't know if you can see this crack right here. This is bad. Yeah, this guy right here. I'm going to fill it with CA glue, but it goes literally from this corner all the way over to this corner, so not good. Hopes are low. Plus we have this monstrosity. I don't know what that is. We're gonna fill it, and hopefully this thing holds together. So yeah, if you guys can see it, it's like, it's huge, dude. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, we've got the crack over here on the other side. So I'm pretty sure this all goes through, and I'm gonna keep turning it, and it's gonna explode on me. But I've never been one to shy away from a challenge. Just kidding. I have been. I want to try and make this work, I guess. Even though I already know it's not going to. Right? Like, let's be sensible here. We know this isn't going to work. I can see light through this crack. Meaning this crack goes all the way through here. Meaning the thinner I turn this, the bigger this outside crack's gonna get, and this thing's just gonna, it's just not gonna work. One thing is for sure, we're gonna keep our distance with this, but let's see if we can't get it hollowed out. Okay, let's see what happened there. What the heck? I could definitely hear it kind of grabbing, but I didn't think it was grabbing enough to really do much. Right there, look at that. And this, oh, that had to have come from this. So yeah, we definitely grabbed right there really, really bad. Man, that looks awful. My tenon is also done. Okay, what to do, what to do. So I've come to the conclusion that I'm not gonna finish this bowl. And it kind of pains me to do so because I really want to. But if you remember at the beginning of the video, I did say that I kind of had a bad feeling about it. And that could just be me. I'm honestly not really in the zone right now to be working at all. Mentally, I'm just done. It is the holidays, and so I'm done. It could just also be that I'm out of practice, and so I feel uneasy about turning right now. A lot of it though is this bowl. This bowl has this massive crack running through it that goes all the way through the bowl, and it also has this weird little pith part that runs all the way through the bowl as well. Not to mention, it's come off the chuck twice now, and I don't think that it was my fault necessarily. I could blame it on faulty tools or whatever, but it doesn't vibe well with me knowing that this bowl has come off the chuck twice and I've turned bigger and badder pieces the same exact way. Also, the last part, my tenon is messed up. I'll have to return the tenon if I want to finish this bowl. And I just don't want to do that. So I know that it might disappoint some of you guys, or some of you might think that I'm a quitter or that I should see it through. That's good. That's good for you. For me, I'm following my gut. I'm doing just basically how I feel, and that is to call this bowl where it's at. I'm sorry to cut the video short, but I hope that you guys got something out of it. I know I definitely have learned a lot with this bowl so far, and I just hope that you guys did as well. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you head back and watch my other green bowl wood turning video because I think it's pretty good. And with this defeat, that'll be it. Be good, be safe, be happy, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.